I'm sitting here with none other than the Detroit Princess, my homegirl, Mauricsa Dillard.
No, you got to say my last name.
you know how I do. Anyways, it's been a long time coming. I've been following you, seeing what you've got going on. Just to give a little backstory, you grew up in Ecorse. You kind of grew up in Detroit. Obviously, you was a product of the Ecorse public school system. You went to Charles Drew.
You did everything.
But enough about me telling your story. I'm gonna leave the floor open for you to just kind of start off, talk about your childhood, talk about maybe some earlier influences in the industry that you're in when it comes to online personality, comedy.
Yeah. So it really all started like from me watching like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, stuff like that. Like, oh, I can do that. That can be me. And like that feeling never really went away. Like even I don't know, it just never went away. It was just something I always wanted to do as a kid. And then like my family did have me performing for them, whether it was dancing or I can't sing, but somehow, some way they had me singing. Hot mess. But yeah, I was always the performer.
Were you like in the did you do talent shows at school?
I did two of them.
Okay.
2 of them. And I can't remember if we came in like first or second place. That was in the 7th grade. But we for sure placed. 8th grade, I don't remember, but we did our thing.
You played basketball too.
I did.
Yeah. Where was it, for Truman or was it for Kennedy?
Truman.
Truman. Okay, I was right. I did my research.
Yeah, but I've been loving basketball since I was like 4. Like literally, my older sister, she's 7 years older than me. So I would go to practice with her, and like they let me practice with them, and that's really how I learned.
I didn't even know you had an older sister. That's crazy.
Yeah, I do.
I didn't notice. I know you had a younger sister. And she's kind of got into modeling and photography as of late. She got some big things going too, and I've seen that too.
Yeah, my older sister, she out the way. She do her own thing. She a nurse.
So you stayed in Atlanta for a little bit. Now you're back here in the city. What was that transition like? Coming from being in a hot climate and everything that's popping in Atlanta with the scene and coming back to the Metro Detroit area.
Well, honestly, the way it was set up, I never really left. I still had my place out here, but I was flying back and forth like every week. But people, I don't know, I had people thinking I was gone. I mean, I was most of the time, but every off day, I was back here in my apartment, in my bed. So, it was kind of different. Like the air down there definitely felt a lot cleaner or something. I loved it down there, but very ghetto. Very much ghetto. Yeah. I plan on going back.
Permanently? As far as like indefinitely?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either there or LA.
Okay.
But what I see for myself is like being so rich. I'm here, there, and there. You never know which one
Absolutely.
to get out of me.
Not a matter of just one place, one residence, but multiple residences.
Yeah, like I was telling your brother, like I grow out of places fast. Like this apartment that I'm in now, I've been there for 2 years. Ready to go. I'm ready to go.
I saw something on your story. I think you got something lined up right now.
What?
As far as moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. On to the next thing already.
Yeah. And who knows how long I'm be. But literally, even with acting, like this is the only thing that I've really been consistent with. Like if you know me, I start stuff and like I get so excited about it, and then it just like that feeling just go away. Like it just died out. But this has just been like.
And is that, you think that's just from repetition and just doing it the moments that you don't want to do it? Like let's say right now, like you're going over scripting, and a lot of stuff goes into that most people know.
Yeah.
Like embodying a new character, a new personality, and actually having to be that person during that time that's being set.
It's not easy at all.
Let's talk about that process. How was it when you first read your first script, now into acting in Detroit Dreams and some other things that you got going on?
Well, Detroit Dreams, I didn't have no script for that. That was just like, tell that nigga to come here, you know? I didn't even know that I was gonna die. They told me I was gonna be somebody's girlfriend. So I'm like, oh, that's easy. I can do
Yeah.
that. Mind you, I never died before. I never took no acting classes. I never learned how to do that. So that was literally like on the spot.
Self-taught off the
And,
muscle.
Yeah, and that was like the last scene that they shot in the movie, I believe. So it was like, okay, we gotta get this shit done today. Oops, I'm sorry.
No, you good. You know,
Oh
you
my
good.
God.
You good. You good.
Sorry, Ma. But yeah, it was like we gotta get this done. So it was really like the pressure was on me, and I'm like, I am not really prepared.
So when you say it was last minute, how late did you get the
An hour
news that you're
before.
gonna be? Oh, okay. It was
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like like an hour or two before that.
So you wasn't able to really mentally prepare for it.
And
It's
no,
like
no. How it was, okay, so an hour or two before they told me I was gonna be somebody's girlfriend, I get there, oh, you look the most innocent out of all the girls. You gotta die. And I'm like, no.
And did that kind of come from like some networking you did with some people in the city to get that opportunity?
Yeah, pretty much. What is her name? But she was the PA, and I did like some extra background work for her on other movies, and yeah, she found me on Instagram. That was it.
Since we're talking about social media, how important is it with what you do in the industries that you're in when it comes to modeling, the comedy that you do online, being an actress, how important is it to utilize social media to your advantage?
I think it's very, very important. Like the type of person I am, I feel like people have to see me, like one way or another. So, you see me on Instagram first, I'm a kiki and I'm playing around too much. And then you meet me in person and I'm the same way. It's like, this girl is amazing. Like, it all adds up. But some people, it don't. Like, funny on Instagram, but in person, you more like awkward, So, yeah, I use that to my advantage for sure. And I just try to be seen as much as possible.
And you're no stranger when it comes to brushing shoulders with people that have become household names when we talk about like a Ha Ha Davis, because the relationship he has with your auntie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever stay in contact with him? What kind of pointers has he given you for your career?
Yeah, it's always like just keep going and being consistent. Like I talked to him. I don't know if you know Barry, but the guy that he be in the videos with, or I be in the videos with him. I talked to both of them often, really, and they just let me keep going. I'm like, I got it, and that's just that. Somebody's gonna find me, and we going up. Period.
So you knew him post before he got into like the big look that he got, like the movies he's done. You knew him personally before he really blew up on social media.
Yeah, like I knew him when he had like a name for himself, but
just
not
in the city
as big as or like when he was popping on Vine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that
so
that was like 2015, 2016, then, because mine has not been a thing for a long time.
Yeah, so it's been a minute for real.
I didn't even know that he was on Vine. That's something new.
I think that's where he
Oh yeah, the little 5
minute,
5 second clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, big fella it is, big fella.
Yeah, for real. It's always just keep going. And last year when I went to his movie premiere for what was the movie called? What was the movie?
I'm putting you on the spot here.
No, with Mike Epps, it had Mike.
That's the movie I was talking about.
Yes, what is the name of it? I can't think of it.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
I know. Meet the Blacks. Meet the Blacks.
Yep.
So we went to it, and I just felt so inspired. Like I see myself doing this, and I feel like the fact that I'm around people like this close to me that's doing the same thing I'm doing, it's like I'm aligned. This is for me.
Then you also got a cousin that's really popular. She's a singer as well. What's her name again?
Brittany.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys talk every day, as far as like every other day, and talk about like the moves you making? And...
Not every day, but here and there for sure. Like she'll reach out to me when she was in the city for her birthday. She invited me out, but I couldn't go. I was mad. But yeah, like I know if I need anything, I can call her. I know if I need anything, I can call her.
Throughout this whole and it's important to have that support system, which you do.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to those people that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
So as far as what was I going to say? Throughout this whole journey, the journey is continuing. Obviously, you're still getting placements and big films and different things. still building the brand, which is Reese. But we're gonna stick with that. We're not gonna use your first name. I'm not gonna do that no more.
Mauricsa Moniece.
But hey, you said it, not me. But throughout this whole time, you've kept a job. You work a regular 9 to 5. So how does it come down when you're scheduling things? Like, what does that look like a daily routine?
Listen, at first I used to be the type like I'm scared to call off, or I'm scared to take a day off or something like that. But like once you start realizing these jobs don't really care about you and what you got going on and they can work to death, I was like, nah, it's no more of that. And you know, now I know what I really want to do, so I don't care. Like I was just telling my friends, I'm like, I'll work at McDonald's if they work around my schedule. Like,
yeah,
I don't care.
Absolutely.
As long as the job works around my, acting career and I can get the days off that I need, I'm good.
You coming to a place of maturity. It's
yeah,
not, I don't want to be in there with the sweaty shirt on and people to see me.
I don't care.
And whatnot.
Y'all will see me at damn White Castle.
One of my first jobs was working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
The one on Southgate.
Okay.
I actually, true story, I burnt myself with the fry station.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not one of them. It's like, it's no shame in my game. What you see is what you get.
There's a lot of people that blew up, working regular 9 to 5s. Like for I think it was Leighton Green. She used to work at Walmart when she was singing, and you know that.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. It's not a matter of what you do during the day. It's a matter of what you're doing to get where you're going.
Yeah, like, and even at work, I'm making sure that I'm reading my scripts. Like, I don't play. I tell my acting comes first. When I'm applying for jobs, y'all gonna work around my schedule. Like, I know I'm new. Y'all probably got the 90-day policy or whatever. But I don't care about all that. Like, what's up? What we doing? I'm like, okay, girl, go chase your dreams. I'm like, all right.
So we talked about your support system. Obviously, that is in place. We didn't talk about Tuck. Shout out to Tuck. Tuck making some major moves. DJing with alongside DJ BJ. Got some things popping himself with his music career. Shout out to Tuck one time. But outside of that, obviously, you've got a big following on social media. Obviously, you got a couple of thousand. You don't have like 10,000 or 100,000, but it's more than most.
Yeah, but if you look on my page, like people really be interacting with me. Like my most recent video,
5,000 views. Me and bro was just watching it earlier.
I didn't even know.
Me and bro, wasn't it 5,000 views? Something. Yeah, I think it was like 5,600 or something like that. Previous to that. So when you see, what does that make you feel like when you see something like that? Like when you see that the engagement level when people interact?
I just gotta keep going. Like, and people really be in my DMs like, girl, okay, what are funny videos at? Like, what you doing? I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm just a little tired. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I just know this is what I'm meant to be doing.
So outside of obviously we talked about your social media following. Because you've grown in the city, you got a big name in the Metro Detroit. You've obviously stayed in Atlanta. You've gone some other places as a benefit of obviously working the 9 to 5 and having that job at the airport. To be able to, I know not no more, but I'm saying during that time when you was traveling back and forth, that allowed for you to be able to fly there on standby and take advantage of that. I'm sure you got some young ladies out there that followed and they've become followers of your brand. How important for you to continue to be a role model to them?
I just gotta tell them, like, just be yourself. Like, it's so easy to look at another girl that you might feel like is doing better than you, and like, oh my God, I want to be like you just comparing yourself. Never compare yourself to other people, because everything really don't be what it seems. Like, she might look like she got it going on, but you don't know what she did to get that stuff. So, just keep doing you. Like, be you. Show your personality.
That's the thing about social media. It's so easy to compare. You don't have to go up the block. You can just go down your feed, and before you know it, you're on there, and you're like, man, this person got this, they got that, got that. So it's good to hear that you humble yourself. Yeah,
no, for real. Like, I damn near don't even look at other females' pages for real, unless like we close friends or family. It's barely even that. I ain't even gonna lie. But of course, I be trying to show my love and support. But my main focus is me.
I hear you.
That sounds selfish.
It's alright to be selfish, girl. You gotta be selfish with your time.
Yeah. But like I said, it's easy to compare yourself, and I don't want that for me, because that causes like anxiety, It can go as far as depression. You never know. I don't have time for it.
What was some first thoughts when I first reached out to you for this interview? Are you thinking?
No, I was excited to do it. Like, of course.
When you thought of the name, the Midwest Breeze Bosses, what comes to mind?
We breed some bosses for sure. I'm one of them.
Yeah, you are.
But that's dope. I like it. It was different. And I feel like this is like an opportunity for like you to help me get my name out there and for me to help you.
You know, I'm in Minnesota, so it's a different
What
base
you doing
there.
out there, man?
What I'm doing out there, I'm popping out. I got some good relationships. So I got a homeboy named Slinkin. He's a professional boxer. He actually has a fight coming up on August 13th, and we did an interview like last month sometime. Outside of that, really just grinding, stacking, you know, trying to build my brand too.
Yeah.
Got a collaboration with Shrill. I know you said you like the hat. You can go get that at.
I like their whole like hookup for real.
You can go get that at EZO shop XEZO.com. Yeah.
You got a code and everything?
Yep. Feel what is it called? Feel like a boss. Yeah. Just keep it real simple. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for dedicating some time out of your busy schedule. I know we've been trying to get this together since January.
It's been since January.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Everything come to fruition. I would have preferred to be outside and getting this interview opposed to being inside because of the weather conditions.
Yeah, right. I can't do the winter.
Later tonight, your party. So, what you expecting? That you think a lot of people gonna pop out for that?
Listen, I'm not even worried about it. Last night, I partied by myself and with my friend. She bartended. So it was just me and her for real. I'm the type of person like I can meet people. I can go somewhere by myself, meet people, make friends, and we go from there. You know.
I asked you earlier on, and we kind of skipped past the question. But what is your daily routine?
My daily routine, it depends. I feel like it's different damn near every day. But what I usually do, like if I have time to, I'm waking up, brushing my teeth, washing my face. I try to.
Of course, that's
like,
essential.
I mean, showering, I'm making sure like I meditate, like dedicate some time to like ground myself really. I try to make sure I journal like my feelings, and that's not even like that can be any time of the day. Like I might pop out and do that junk right now. Like this person said this and that, so let me write about how it made me feel, and maybe come around to it and discuss it with them. Like it's just like I just like to be grounded and like figure out ways to just have like clarity and stuff. Like
So that's very therapeutic for you.
Yeah.
Do you read?
Here and there.
What genre do you prefer?
Anything. I think I read like Think and Grow Rich maybe like 3 times.
I think I saw it up on your story.
Yeah, I read it like 3 times, and it's so funny because they got like little prompts or stuff in there that you can do that has something to do with like desire. What else was it?
Burn desire, and then it's like write the amount of the check or what you want, and then the service you're gonna render to get it, to obtain it.
And I did all of that, and like that stuff really be coming true. That junk is so crazy. I'm like, am I some type of magician? Like what?
So do you prefer audiobooks or the physical copy?
Physical.
Why? Because you can make your notes and highlight.
Yeah, physical. It gotta be physical. Like I just like sitting with a book in my hand and just getting lost in it.
But when you're on your way to the set, in the future, you might want to throw in that audiobook, and then you could go back and jot down your notes with the physical copy later.
So I got a thing that I do with that. I will like record myself reading the script, like just my voice, and put my AirPod in and listen to it. So now it's just like playing it in my head.
Okay. Yeah, I used to actually listen to audiobooks and go to sleep listening to it.
Yeah.
But, you can easily listen to music and go to sleep listening to it.
Yeah.
But you know what they say, positive input, positive output.
For sure.
Is there anybody that you haven't worked in the city that you want to work in the city with?
Thomas Harris.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Thomas Harris. Thomas was real influential back in the day, and still, I'm not that familiar with what he's up to these days. But I know back in the day, I think he he actually starred in Buffed Up, the movie that was shot in the neighborhood.
Yep, I I want to work with him. He's doing like a lot of, he's been doing a lot of great things, of course, as we all know. So that's like definitely somebody I'm looking forward to working with.
What would you like to do with him?
I don't even care. I mean, I care, but like, I mean, I don't know.
Is it just because of the respect you have for him because of what he did back in the day?
I mean, of course, that too. But it's just like, that's just somebody you gotta work with, you know? I didn't work with everybody else.
Yeah.
He up next.
You said everybody else.
Damn near.
Everybody that you went to
I
work
work with a ton of people. Like, it be to the point where I don't even remember it, you know?
You gotta get something with Coney.
I know,
You gotta
right?
you gotta bring it back to the home base.
Yeah. I have no problem with that. Like I said, like, I look at stuff like you help me, I'm helping you.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it.